What's good, Ignitions? What's good? Thank you guys for joining me in today's video. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos. If you guys are returning subscribers, what's good, fam? Thank you guys for the continued support and welcome back to another video. So guys, in today's video, I have a pastel moment for you guys. This weekend on Sunday is Easter. I don't think that this video will be up by then, but maybe I'm gonna try to get it up by then. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this look. So let's just jump right into the featured palette in today's video so I can set the tone to the video. So in today's video, guys, we were able to use the Norvina Volume 6 palette. Look at how stunning this packaging is. The only thing about this packaging that I don't like is that personally, I am somebody that greases up my skin. I lotion, I put oil on my skin. So just like my phone, there's fingerprints all over this, and it's literally just because I'm super hydrated. I don't know what y'all want me to do about that because I'm never gonna say no to the hydration, period. Just saying. So if you guys haven't already seen the color story to this palette, let me go ahead and introduce that to you. So immediately as you open the palette, you guys see the gorgeous pastel colors, and that's what drew me to create this gorgeous look. So in today's video, I did draw a lot of my inspiration from this photo right here. And are you guys surprised? It's my boo! Shout outs to Tatanisha. If you guys aren't following the gorgeous and talented Tatanisha, I will link her handles down below. I definitely drew a lot of inspiration from that photo. Tatanisha is a very skilled makeup artist, and she uses a technique on herself that I wanted to utilize on my own eyes. So I have very small eyes, and I wanted to go ahead and attempt to, you know, put more than 3 colors on my eyelid. She's so good for doing that. I was like, you know what? Let's do this. I hope that I didn't disappoint, boo. Like, I really truly think that I nailed it. What do you guys think? I need you guys to sound off. Let Tatanisha know what you guys think of this look. I'm so excited. So shout outs to my boo. I love you. Thank you for always challenging me and my artistry, and thank you for all that you bring and do for the beauty community. I love you. So we did get to use a lot of new products in today's video, guys. A lot of trending makeup. That wasn't the plan, but here we are. I loved how this look came out. Like, I am feeling myself, and it's funny because I don't have nowhere to go. I hate when the makeup comes out fly and you truly don't got nowhere else. So I hope that the actual footage as well as the photos come out bomb. So I think that's all I needed to mention in this video. So if you guys are enjoying my content, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the Ignitions family if you guys aren't already. Don't forget to spread the word on your new favorite influencer. And without further ado, guys, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
What's good, y'all? Jumping right into voiceover. So let's take a moment to really appreciate this cotton candy pastel moment. So let's get to recreating. So jumping right into my favorite eyeshadow base, we are going to be using the PLOUISE eyeshadow base in Rumor number 2. If you guys are new here, welcome. What's good, y'all? This is my favorite eyeshadow base and definitely one for the collection. It allows your eyeshadows to really truly stand out, true to color, and this one is a must-have. Alright guys, so jumping right into the featured eyeshadow palette in today's video, we are going to be featuring the Norvina Volume 6 palette, y'all. And let me tell you, the color story to this palette is just impeccable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of moment. So let's jump right into the eyeshadow look. So we are going to be starting off with the color D5, and we are going to pack that on to our crease. I didn't want to make this eyeshadow look super dark, so I wanted to keep it in the brighter family. So that's why I'm using this first shade. So let's jump right into our second shade. We are going to be using C3 right on top of that D5. And we are going to start creating that blend, that fade, that cloud method that you guys know I love. We need an effortless blend because baddies do not leave the house without unblended eyeshadows. You guys already know. So jumping into our third color, we are going to be using A1, which is that pure white, and this is really going to just fade everything. Now I do want to mention that everything looks a little sloppy until you go to your second round, so do not worry about losing intensity, guys, because we're going to reapply all the shadows and everything is going to make sense. So Jumping right into D5 again, we are going now to redefine our crease, and this is really where everything is going to start to come together, guys. So the second color we're going to add is C3, and then we're going to finally add the A1 to get that beautiful soft fade. And we literally, guys, I just want you to take your time when you are doing this, especially if you are new at creating cut creases. This does take a little bit of practice, this technique, but once you get it, you will get it. At this point, your shadow should be ready to be cut. So let's jump right into our Marcel cleansing water, and we are going to cut our crease halfway. On my eye, I wanted it to keep it very, very round this time around, and so I did a half cut crease, and I got some footage for you guys. And then we're gonna jump right into our PLOUISE Acid Rain paint, and I am going to be using the PLOUISE eyeshadow brush in 7072. I did want to mention the number to this brush because this brush is perfect for cutting the crease. Y'all, literally, I didn't do any work. The brush was actually doing all the work for me. I cannot wait to place another order at PLOUISE website because I'm definitely picking up at least 2 more of these brushes because it is fire. Y'all definitely need this brush if you are a beginner at cutting your crease. Alright guys, so now let's go ahead and connect those colors to the new eyelid. So we are going to go ahead and take C3 and we are going to marry it with that D5. So we're just going to go ahead and just pack it on until you can't build it anymore. And then we are going to go into our second shade on the lid, which is C1, which is that lilac shade. And this one I did have to build up, guys. I did have to like do 2 layers for it to be completely saturated, but I definitely was happy after the second layer. It looks so beautiful. And then we are going to go into that like sky blue, which is B1, and we are going to pack this color on. Now this color was actually really, really stunning, y'all. I am so used to like light blues turning green. This one was so nice. I was like, okay, cotton candy. This is when I decided to name it cotton candy because it was looking very much cotton candy-ish. Alright guys, so going back into the palette, we are going to use that B2 color, which is that pure yellow color, and y'all, this really made the look for me. I was obsessed. Alright guys, so jumping right into lashes, we are going to be using the Popsy Lashes in the style Boss. So this time around, I did give you 2 angles so you guys can see why I'm so obsessed with these lashes. So I gave you a front view as well as a side view. You see how fluffy and wispy these lashes are. I truly love these lashes. If you guys like this style of lash, don't forget to use Firecracker on your next purchase to save some coins, and shout outs to Popsy Lash. I love your lashes, guys. Alright guys, so jumping right into our waterline, we are going to use the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream No Budge eyeshadow stick in Chill Zone. It was a very beautiful pastel, like periwinkle blue shade, which I was loving. Alright guys, so jumping right into complexion, we are going to use, of course, our Pixi priming oil, which you guys know I am obsessed with, and I highly recommend to anybody that's normal or dry. I mean, can we just take a moment to look at that blend, y'all? Like, what? Don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up if you guys are enjoying my tutorials. Alright guys, so jumping right into color corrector, you guys know I'm obsessed with this color corrector and I can't do any makeup look without it. So I am going to be using my Lancôme Teint Idol color corrector in the color Peach. I'm just going to put this anywhere I have any kind of discoloration and I need correction. So that's going to be right under my eyes. I have a huge pore right on my forehead and around my mouth. Alright guys, so jumping right into our featured foundation, we are going to use the new Makeup Forever HD foundation. So I wanted to show you guys the texture of it. It's not a runny texture, so I wanted to go ahead and note that. And then I am going to apply this with an actual brush. And y'all, my first impressions on this foundation is that it's a very beautiful foundation. It has a nice lightweight finish. It has a nice medium coverage, and I feel like it was satiny. But I felt like throughout the day it did get a little dry, but I will definitely do a wear test and a review on this foundation because I'm very curious to see how it wears. I only wore it this day for a short time, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Alright guys, jumping right into concealer, we are going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. If you guys haven't already tried this concealer is bomb AF. If you guys are looking for a new concealer that is high-end, this concealer is a fire and it just wears beautifully and it looks gorgeous under the eye. Alright guys, so jumping right into setting our under eye concealer, we are going to use the Collab Set the Stage finishing powder, and we are going to press that right into our under eye. And I love the way this powder just smooths and brightens my under eye. So again, shout outs to my boo for putting me on. I love this powder. Alright guys, so to set the remaining part of our face, we are going to use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh pressed powder, and we're just going to press that into the skin. I love the finish of this powder, and this powder truly has become one of my favorites. I done put it in my makeup bag, so you know it's good, y'all. It's definitely one, and I highly recommend for the collection. All right, guys, so moving on to bronzer, we are going to be using the new One Size Made for Shade Bronzing and Sculpt Trio. I am just gonna go take this bronzer, and y'all, look at that pigment. I had to take off a lot of the pigment on my hand because, y'all, when I tell you this bad boy was so pigmented, I was so surprised that I had to do a little bit of correction because I put way too much on. Mind you, I just literally just tapped it onto my skin. Y'all, One Size did not come to play, so shout outs to One Size because the pigment is definitely there. I was loving this. So after I took my sponge and blended everything out and softened it, everything looked gorgeous. I love the bronzer. I'm gonna play with it a couple of times before I actually recommend it, but it's definitely one for the collection, I can tell you right now. All right, guys, so moving on to another One Size new product, we are going to use the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio and Very That, okay? And we are going to go ahead and start off with the cream blush, and y'all, the cream blush is very silky to the touch. It's like butter, and let me tell you, it blended out so gorgeously over powder. I was definitely here for it. Look at the softness that it gives my face. I'm totally here for it. And then, of course, when I took the powder blush, y'all, a little bit goes a long way. I do want to continue to mention that because these powders are so pigmented, and I love this color. I was here for it. And then, of course, I took the topper just to give a little bit of a soft radiance to the skin, and y'all, again, I was here for it. This whole blush and bronzer trio, I was definitely here for. All right, guys, so jumping right back into the Norvina palette, we are going to go into B1. And now for this part, I definitely wanted to just keep it bright. I didn't want to add any more dimension to the bottom, so I didn't take a darker shade. So I did go ahead and just pack that on, and I was loving it, y'all. The only thing I would do better is just go ahead and put on some mascara. I do not know why the footage right here is super bright. I don't know what I did, but it's like very bright here. Anywho's, jumping right into lip liner, we are going to use Plum Lip Liner from MAC. And then for lipstick, I am using Riot House again. This is a discontinued product, but I am loving this lipstick. I love the formula, I love the color, and it was just, it's such a nice, even though it looks orange, it comes off pink on my lips, and I was definitely here for it. So I am going to take a brush, guys, and blend it out so I can get a fuller appearance to the lip. And then I am going to go back with Plum and just blend the two together. And look at that, y'all. Like, y'all be thinking I be doing the most to my photos, and I don't. This is the makeup. All right, guys, and to finish off this look, I am going to use the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Fussy. And y'all, this made the look. You guys know I love me some Fenty glosses. And if you've never tried, it's definitely one for the collection because they high gloss and they're beautiful. All right, guys, if you stayed to the end, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this pastel cotton candy moment. If you guys haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you guys already know I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys.